50 and falling.
Give him 20 cc's of epinephrine. His pupillary reflex is minimal. He may have internal injuries.
Did anyone palpate his abdomen?
Careful! Spleen could be ruptured.
Right over here.
Ain't nothing wrong?
Doesn't look so good, does he, Doc?
He's not gonna make it if we don't get him stabilized quickly.
Isn't that Elliot Ness? You're awake.
Who are you?
My name's Gretchen. Do you know your name?
Elliot Ness. Where am I?
The Great Injure Clinic.
Great Injure. I'm in Bloomington.
You were in an accident.
Accident? No, I don't remember an accident.
You've been through a lot. The important thing is you're all right.
I don't feel all right.
You need to rest now. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Dr. Purcell.
Yes, I see. Mr. Ness. I'm Dr. Purcell. Well, you had us a little worried there.
I've got to get up. I've got...
I'll handle it from here, nurse.
Yes, doctor.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday. I've been saving this headline for you. I've had our staff read to you every night since you came to us.
How long has it been?
Some of my colleagues didn't think that you were ever going to wake up, but I was sure that you would. I've got to see a patient in the recovery room, but I'll be back in a while. It's good to have you back with us. Mr. Ness, I see you up and about.
Someone's got to tell me what's going on. U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago. From E.Q. Johnson, my boss. He's coming to see me next week. Why haven't I heard from Catherine?
Sit, please. You've been in a coma. There was a car accident. Fortunately for you, the accident occurred about 2 miles from the clinic. It's a miracle that you survived in one piece.
How long was I out?
A long time.
This thing is dated May of next year.
The accident occurred about 10 months ago.
10 months. My family. I need to see Catherine.
She's looking forward to seeing you, too. She'll be here soon. Well, you have a lot of friends who care about you a great deal. You're a very lucky man, Mr. Ness.
So Capone is really in jail.
You've got a lot of catching up to do.
My men. What about my man? Mike Malone.
He's kept in touch with us. He's gone to Boston to be near his family. I'm sure he'll want to talk to you. But let's not rush things. Your nervous system has gone through a tremendous shock. We'll talk more this evening, after dinner.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, aren't you, Elliot Ness? Oh, Jesus. And I used to read about you all the time, Mr. Ness. You and those, uncorruptibles.
Untouchables.
Yeah. My name's Hatcher. I was a cop in St. Louis. Safe, lofted truck squad. Took a bullet right here. Oh, nothing like the kind of stuff you were involved in, of course, but we did our share of damage. You ever hear the McPherson case?
No, I'm sorry. I've got a lot on my mind.
Hey, you know, I followed that tax case you built against Capone every step of the way. You were absolutely brilliant. Capone never saw it coming.
I had a lot of help.
Oh, yeah, but you were calling the shots. Without you, Capone and his empire would still be intact. Well, what's the matter? You should feel terrific. You're part of U.S. history now.
Yeah, if you say so. I don't know who deserves the credit. I wasn't even there. Doc, will I see Catherine this weekend?
We're going to be running a few tests over the next week or so. We just want to make sure there was no residual
Doctor,
nerve damage.
I asked you a specific question about my wife.
She and your daughter were in the car with you.
What are you talking about? This afternoon, you told me they were
The doctors in
coming.
the emergency room did everything they could. Catherine and your daughter didn't make it, Elliot.
No.
I'm very, very sorry.
No. Why didn't you tell me?
I had to make sure that she was strong enough to handle it.
Plan's working. He's buying the whole thing. We'll have the information you need within 24 hours.
No. That's not soon enough. I got a lot on the line here. You tell Porcella make this work. We gotta know where they hit Henry Breyer.
Morning, sir.
Get it out of my sight. I don't want to deal with anything else today. This Henry Bryant thing is like a bad heat rash, Frank. We gotta find out where he stashed them. Gino, beat it, will you? Keep everybody out of here.
Right.
So what's this bonehead doctor yours come up with?
It looks like it's working. Ness is all bent out of shape. He doesn't know what's happening to him. Thinks a whole year's passed by.
This is a crazy scheme, Frank. I mean, you gotta admit it. We're putting our entire future in the hands of some quack doctor here.
Hey, the guy's a specialist. Used to do this kind of stuff for the government. Spies and all that.
Yeah, government, that makes me feel better.
Look out. We couldn't just beat this kind of stuff out of Ness. We had to try something different.
I'm not so sure, Frank. So where'd you get this doctor from?
Well, he had some labor problems at his clinic. Our friend Max went in and cleaned it up. We walked away with a nice towel and linen setup. It's our best shot. The doctor tricks Ness into telling us where he stashed that lowlife Henry Breyer. We go in, we blow Breyer away, there goes the connection with our Cicero money.
Yeah. Hang on. Look, I gotta tell you, Frank, this whole thing really bothers me. I mean, it's expensive, it's dangerous. All I gotta say is I better not end up in a courtroom come Monday morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Ness will be back from Springfield on Monday. Meanwhile, we'll keep you safe. Like it or not, Henry Breyer, you're a federal witness now.
There's no more coming or going until Monday morning when we take you into court.
Sure this place is safe?
What's the matter? Accommodation not to your liking?
Just don't want to end up as target practice for any of Capone's mugs.
Come on, Henry. We wouldn't let anything happen to you. You're our favorite accountant. You know that.
At least not to your head. Because inside there are all the little numbers that are going to put an end to a sizable proportion of Capone's empire.
How are you feeling today?
Just thinking about Ellen, my daughter.
We've got to keep her away from Ness. She's smart. And we both know she's not afraid of causing trouble.
Maybe you should have fired her when she let the nurses out on strike.
I better separate them. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get over this.
You will. You have to go through what you're feeling right now in order to get past it.
Gotta square things. Gotta go back to the house. I don't know how I'm gonna face her parents.
Don't rush things. You're feeling this way because your loss is so recent.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt, but Dr. Fishbein has a code blue going. He needs a hand.
If you need someone to talk to.
She's one of the best nurses we've got. Unfortunately, there isn't enough of her to go around.
I don't suppose you kept any more of these newspapers about Capone?
No, there's a library in Bloomington. I'll have someone check. They keep back issues.
Thanks. Just having a hard time, Doc. I couldn't get any sleep last night. I just keep trying to sort things out. There's all this reading to do. There's so much that I missed. There's so many pieces that don't fit.
Well, don't forget, you've been traumatized. You've been in a coma.
Fine, but why don't I remember anything about the accident? I wasn't in a coma when I got into the car.
Sometimes when the human mind experiences something that's so overwhelmingly painful, it will work to black out the memory of that event. It's a form of self-protection.
I need you to tell me what really happened, Doc.
These were taken just a few moments after your car was pulled out of the ditch.
And this other driver, this drunk, he was killed too. This wasn't a Capone hit.
It was random and senseless.
I don't remember any of this.
What do you remember?
We were all in the kitchen. They were baking cookies.
You've done a really good job. So what do we do next?
Eat them all up.
You didn't. That isn't what happened, Elliot. And eventually you're going to have to come to terms with that fact. This is the long haul, Elliot. I told you it wasn't going to be easy.
Capone is losing his patience. We gotta get the information out of Ness before Ness wises up.
Don't worry. He's still getting a healthy dose of phenobarbital and keep him from thinking too clearly. Oh, he's still struggling. He's very intelligent. But no man can stand up to that kind of emotional stress.
Time for your medication. Your wife was very beautiful.
I loved her so much. Catherine was like a gift. I'd look into Catherine's eyes, all I'd see was beauty, grace, that little sly smile. She always seemed to know what was really most important in life. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. So many things that we wanted to do together. Never had the time. I was always too busy. I promised her a better life, a future. I feel like I let her down. She never blamed me. I've lost my wife, my daughter.
I know what it's like to lose someone. I lost my husband 3 years ago.
Sorry.
I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. You will get through this.
Is she gonna be a problem?
She ain't wise to it. I wish she can't slip up.
It's all part of winning his trust. Now we're sure he's accepting his reality, and we can press him hard.
So, Mr. Ness. Want to play a little catch? So what are you gonna do when you get out of here?
Good question.
You know, I really miss reading about your exploits in the paper.
Maybe I'll write a book.
Hey, remember that time you drove all of Capone's trucks past the Lex right under his nose? Boys in the squad room really got a kick out of that one.
Look, maybe another time. I'm just not in the mood.
You know, I'll never forget those pictures of you guys barging into that accountant's office. What was his name?
Breyer. Henry Breyer.
Henry Breyer, you are under arrest for conspiracy to defraud the United States government. Sit down, Henry. You filed a tax return for the Trivesta Corporation, which we know is a front for Capone's gambling and liquor interests in Cicero. Henry, that tax return was fraudulent. Therefore, we have a subpoena for all your books and all your records.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, you do that. While you're at it, Henry, mention you're looking at 10 years hard time, and you're gonna lose your accountant's license.
Won't be seeing much of them anymore, Henry. And if the revenue boys look into your personal tax return, who knows what they might find.
However, Henry, you do have a choice. You can help us put Mr. Capone out of business in Cicero for keeps.
You know damn well if I talk, Capone will kill me.
Oh, Henry, I'm going to look after you like a mother hen.
So, what do you think happened to all of Capone's money?
We know he had a lot of legitimate businesses, so I'm sure he had a couple million socked away for the day he finally gets out. Where'd they got Capone locked up anyway?
Leavenworth. Maximum security. You know he's got to be climbing the walls.
So who's running Chicago?
A bunch of small-timers. You know, without Capone, the rackets just ain't what they used to be.
So Capone's finally finished. This is the moment I always thought I was waiting for. I don't even care. See you later.
Elliot!
I have to make a call.
Well, Elliot, we're very pleased that you're coming along so well, but as your doctor, I still have to recommend based on your present condition.
I appreciate your concern, but my condition is going to improve a lot quicker if I can take care of a few things. Really, it's very important. Thank you. I have to get in touch with my boss. That is, if I still have a job.
Number, please.
In Chicago, it's Hudson 326.
One moment, please.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, that number doesn't seem to be answering.
No, that's the main number for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago. It should answer. Could you just try it again, please?
Certainly.
There's no answer.
Must be something wrong with the line. I'm afraid our phone service out here in the outskirts isn't the greatest. We'll try again tomorrow.
Thank you.
I brought you your lunch.
Thank you.
You're looking a lot better. Aren't you hungry?
No. And if I have to take another one of these pills, I'm gonna throw up. Now, what is this supposed to do?
Phenobarbital. It's a sedative. Can I help you?
Sorry, wrong room.
I have been feeling a little punk. I thought it was the concussion, but maybe it's the pills. Maybe the side effects are getting me down.
It is a big dosage. Take those and I'll see about getting it reduced. Now you. Down the hatch. You need to get your strength back.
Thanks. Purcell's right. You really are racist. Well, those weren't his exact words.
Your sense of humor is returning. That's a good sign.
Damn nurse. She's been spending a lot of time with Ness. She brought him lunch. It wasn't even a rotation.
I'm transferring to obstetrics. She came in before sniffing around about his dosage. He wants it reduced.
If I were you, I'd up it. Guy looks pretty clear-headed to me.
No, his dosage is just fine. Now, he needs something to look forward to. I know. He's so anxious to contact people from the outside. I tell him his pal Mike Malone will be here on Monday.
And what do we tell him on Monday?
If we don't get him to talk by then, it'll be too late. Elliot, good news. We just heard from your friend Mike Malone. He's on his way. He'll be here Monday night.
That's great.
I think you're ready for it.
We're gonna have to stroke this guy.
Yeah, don't let him think too much. I'll be back from Springfield over the weekend.
Hey, Elliot, take care. There's nothing Capone won't do to find the whereabouts of this guy.
So, we're good shape? See y'all at the courthouse bright and early Monday morning.
Hope so.
Henry, take it easy.
See you on Monday.
Nurse Hardy.
What is it?
Nothing. Just surprised to see you. I heard you got transferred.
I did. My patients shouldn't cease to exist for me just because I changed rotations, should they?
No, of course not.
Oh, and Max, Mrs. Bernansky missed her respiratory therapy yesterday. Don't let it happen again.
Oh, Mr. Stark, you're doing very well. Watch your step.
Don't move your upper arm. Focus on the bicep. Here you go. One more. One more. One more. Good one. There we go.
Your turn. You're looking chipper today.
Yeah. Getting a visitor. Guy I used to work with.
Oh, let me guess. Mike Malone.
Yep.
I read about him, too.
You don't know the half of it. Man saved my life more times than I care to count. There's not too many people in this world I can say I really trust.
I know what you mean. Guys in my unit, it was like us against the world.
Seems like only yesterday I was working with my guys, totally focused on the job, and then...
You see people getting hurt every day. Yeah. And you never think it's gonna happen to you. I gotta think everything out, stay one step ahead of the bad guys. Like I should be telling you, huh? You guys must have planned that Capone takedown for months.
Yeah. It's good to know that all that work wasn't in vain.
Say, how'd you get a line on Henry Breyer?
Legwork. Tough thing was keeping him in one piece. To think we had him holed up in the warehouse district the whole time, right under Capone's nose.
No kidding. One of those old warehouses on, what, Ashland?
I thought you said you were from St. Louis.
I am. I got family in Chicago, though. Spent a lot of time there, you know. What do you got there?
A little food for thought.
Elliot, I've been looking all over for you.
There's Hardy. Or is that even your real name?
You're hurting me.
Good. You deserve it. Why don't you scream? Maybe your so-called doctor will come running over here, feed me another dose of bull, maybe another set.
Look,
Save it. I'm getting out of here.
You're wrong about me. I'm not part of this. I'm not one of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I looked at your chart today. Everything clicked into place. Look at this note Purcell wrote.
What's this Alpha Protocol?
I did some research. I found out it's a psychological experiment. They used it on spies. The whole scheme is laid out. The phony accident, the drugs, the disorientation.
All designed to extract information from a reluctant subject.
You need a car. I can help you.
Right. So how do I know you're not just stringing me along just like Teddy Ballgame in the wheelchair?
You gotta believe me.
Do I? I know what it's like to lose someone, too. You're real Florence Nightingale.
Look, I don't blame you for being suspicious. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm telling you the truth.
Come on. Ness said Breyer's in the warehouse district.
What are you telling me? That's all he said?
We pulled off a minor miracle. Ness was very resistant.
Listen to me. The money I'm paying you, I want an exact address.
Well, I don't know how much more I can get out of him.
You're running out of time, Doc. I want results. You get whatever you can out of him in the next couple hours.
And then what?
And then you put a bullet in his head. Understand me, Doctor? You make any mistakes, and I'm talking about any mistakes at all, and I'm gonna have to consider you a liability. Warehouse district. Get the boys together. I want this rat found, Frank.
You search the grounds. We'll check his room. Come on.
He's not in the grounds. Where the hell is he? I'll call Tommy. I want him on the lookout for that nurse.
party?
Just heading into town.
Hold on, please.
Code red, Tommy.
Gotcha. We'll take a look. Search the car.
Is anything wrong?
Get my car!
They'll go through Bloomington. We'll catch up from there.
I'm gonna let you off in town.
You still don't trust me.
Back there, I didn't have a choice. Now I do.
Look, I hate Richard Purcell every bit as much as you do. He's a crook. He wouldn't pay his staff a decent wage. When we went out on strike, he brought in goons.
Capone goons. Strike breaking is one of Snorky's specialties. How could I have been so stupid?
It wasn't stupidity. It was sedation.
There never was any accident.
They must have doped you up.
How? I remember I walked out of the house, I went to the car. They couldn't have stuck a needle in my arm.
You don't remember anything unusual?
No. No, wait a minute. There was some kind of funny smell.
Trichloromethane.
What?
Chloroform.
So they faked a telegram from my boss, printed up a phony newspaper, even went so far as to short-circuit a phone call.
They went to an awful lot of trouble. What did they want from you?
An address. And I all but gave it to them.
Operator, is the call going through? Thank you.
Elliot! They're coming.
That's your car. Pull over.
Come on. Come on.
Hello?
Go.
Hello?
There's no sign of
There's 3 farmhouses they could have run to. Check them all. Hurry up.
This way. Let's take a couple of minutes. Rest up.
What happens when you get back to Chicago? You don't have to tell me.
Gotta bring a witness into court. Capone wants him dead.
That's why they grabbed you?
What do you do?
I certainly can't go back to the clinic.
You have any family?
You didn't get to talk to her back there, did you? Your wife?
No. At least I got to hear her voice. I know she's still alive. I know it was all just a setup, but still. The thought that I'd be without her. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I came to terms with Vernon's death a long time ago.
I'm sorry that I doubted you.
Your wife is a very lucky woman.
Check in there.
Unless you particularly fancy a little stroll down Michigan Avenue, just outside Capone's headquarters. Get dressed.
I don't think they're going to start without me.
Stop stalling.
Look, we gotta be getting closer. There's only a couple of blocks left. Rocky, you and your boys, you hit Mulberry Street. You 5 guys, go double check the alleys, and the rest of you come with me. Come on.
What's the problem?
Just procedure, Henry. With any luck, we won't have to use them.
All right, let's go. Now, take your time, Henry.
Hey, you seen a big Irish cop around? Plain clothes.
That way. Let's go.
I am nervous, Mr. Bryan.
What do you think?
Well, you're a married man?
20 years.
Were you, nervous that day when you went to get married?
Of course.
Well, look now, you've just about done the bravest thing a man can do. So meeting Capone in court and putting him away should be a piece of cake. Looks clear. Kept you. Elliot.
glass of wine?
You're not trying to compromise a federal agent, are you, Miss Petrov?
I think this agent already seems fairly compromised to me. Oh, there's one good thing to be said about clean living. Stamina.
And now the 4 o'clock news. Dateline Chicago. The 9-week-old ironworkers' strike ended yesterday when Al Capone stepped in to negotiate a settlement. As Capone glad-handed a crowd of well-wishers in front of union headquarters, he pledged to continue doing his good duty as a citizen of Chicago.
Can I ever get away from this guy?
Capone's men started the strike, so now Capone skims 20% off the workers' pay instead of it staying in the contractors' pocket.
Al Capone gives people what they want. People don't stop drinking just because the government says they can't.
I'm not saying people don't drink. I'm saying Capone will suck the union dry, just like he sucks dry everything he touches.
So he makes a profit. As long as everyone benefits, what's the harm?
You sound like an accountant.
I am an accountant.
Correction. Beautiful accountant.
Not now, I'm late. I'm late.
Let me have 3 of these. There we go. Thank you, boys. Eli. Right now. Thank you, Larry.
I got the invoice. It's over there. Too heavy for one guy.
Whoa, Eli! Got an order. All right, good boy.
Hey, look at what we have here, boys. A real tough guy.
Why don't you monks try working for a living?
We are working. Terry, Minx, these things are gonna make us a fortune. Hurry up and get them loaded. Bastard!
Finally meet your father.
Let's go. Step on it.
Hey!
Eli! That's my father's truck. Eli, what have they done to you? Eli, he's been shot.
Let me see it. It's not bad. I'll get an ambulance.
No!
Papa!
We'll take care of him ourselves.
No!
Eli, easy.
Careful! Careful!
We don't need any outside help. We'll deal with this ourselves.
It's all right. You're going to be all right.
Mr. Petrov, would you come down to the station and file a report?
No, thank you. I don't need your help.
Let's go. Come on, hurry. These people are as tight as a clam.
Old ways die hard. Where my father came from in Russia, policemen committed the crimes.
Well, this is America, sweetheart. If your dad wants to survive down here, you better change his ways.
gotta convince your father to start using the police.
Look at him. Max Petrov depends on no one. Just his sweat, guts, and blood.
Myron doesn't.
I love him.
Not now. Not now. Max Petrov, Paul Robbins. I'm a federal agent.
I paid my taxes.
I may be able to help you with your problem.
You can cut, so you can help.
Here's my card. If you have any more trouble, call me.
Yeah, sure.
I have to go. Call you later.
So what do you think?
What happened to the pilot? Oh, it was the last one, the hunting guy.
Papa.
Always searching for the noble savage. My advice, find somebody as smart and ambitious as you are. I didn't pay that kind of money for you to go to that fancy school so you could become a breadwinner.
Just because they're good looking doesn't mean they're dumb.
Yeah, set it up for me, all right, Howard? Nothing too fancy. Tell you one thing. Make sure you got a couple of nice broads. I'm in the mood. All right, thanks. Go ahead, fellas.
We're gonna have to increase our volume of production to make up our losses to that bastard Ness. I've been checking out the businesses that fit our bill. So far, I've targeted a handful of sites within a 20-mile radius that have the goods for a large-scale distillery. I suggest we start here. Kenny Tool and Die, Evanston.
Why Evanston?
Frank thinks there'll be less heat on us out in the sticks. I agree with him.
Is Kenny Tool and Die still in operation?
No, it's a going concern, but I don't see it as a problem.
Looks like we're gonna be in the tool and die business.
Nitty personally checked out about every business within a 2-hour drive of Chicago. What's his game?
Got them all but closed up within the city limits. They've got no choice but to branch out. There'll be fewer police, less people looking for them.
Further he spreads out, the harder it is for us to keep him in check.
So we've got to anticipate their moves. Finally. Sorry won't cut it. We're short-handed, Paul. We need every man up to speed.
He's got lipstick on his chin. I pray he's not in love again.
I was downtown at the county planning department. A guy I know had some information for me.
Does this guy wear cherry lipstick?
That's the price we have to pay for information.
Some jamoke in a sharkskin suit paid cash for a dozen blueprints of warehouses spread all over Cook County.
No legit contractor pays cash down there.
So, this jamoke fits the description of one Franco Nitti.
This I gotta hear. I put 400 miles on tailing Nitti to hell and gone. You make one stop and nail his locations.
It's called clean living, son. You got surveillance photos, right?
About 1 million of them.
Well, if Capone was looking to set up a still, he'd want blueprints to see what's inside, right? These businesses are ripe for the pickings.
Nice going. All right, we'll each pick a site and stake it out. Let's get to work. Paul? I don't mean to pry into your personal life, but you've been late quite a bit. You seem a little distracted. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure, fine. I don't know. Hell, Elliot, I think I'm in love.
I'd like to meet her. I'll talk to Catherine. We'll have you both over for dinner. And Paul, you be careful out there. With this job, if you're not paying full attention, somebody gets hurt.
Right.
This one's got the best loading dock. You can back in 2-3 trucks at a time. Quick loading and unload.
How you doing, fellas? How you doing?
There. All right here.
These drums, they can pull 20 cubic yards of product a minute. At 25% capacity, that matches anything we got going for us right now.
Sounds good, Frank.
Now, come here. I want to show you something down at this end. Out of all the sites, this one's got the best possibilities for expansion.
Place looks great, Frank.
I'll tell you right now, this place has got a lot of potential.
Hey, I'm Joe Kinney. What can I do for you?
How you doing, Joe? You know who I am?
I run an honest business here.
That's great, Joe. But I like honest businessmen working for me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Kenny, why don't you say hello to your new employer?
Here, Joe. I'm gonna make this more than worth your while. A lot more. Frankie, I want you to consider this a down payment. There's plenty more where this came from.
Gotcha, Mr. Capone.
I can get a shipment of these in 4 or 5 weeks. How's that?
See anything you like?
I need a closer look. We're getting in a lot of stuff now with fake fur on the inside trim. Do you believe that?
Deborah, show Mr. Schmilgus how nice the coat feels inside. Deborah, would you show Mr. Schmilgus the new full line?
Yes, Mr. Petro.
You'd never get away with this if Mom was still alive.
You want to do business? You give people what they want. Most of these buyers are from out of town, so they're lonely. So they buy Deborah a few drinks and a dinner. What's it hurt?
Listen, I've been going through the books. Papa, these hijackings are costing us a fortune. You've got to let the police help.
Police, what do they care? For all we know, it's the police who's doing it.
You won't be able to make payroll, Deborah or no Deborah.
You know, someday you're going to come down off that high horse of yours. Come with me. See these people? Because of Max Petrov, they have food on their table. They work hard, sure, and I pay as good as anybody. And I try to treat everybody fairly. But if we go under, their children go hungry. So if Deborah needs to be nice to a buyer to make a sale, I do it. Because I don't, the guy down the block does, and my people go hungry.
This machine.
No, look. These machines, they're like children. If you hit them, they act worse just to spite you. But just a little nudge.
Thank you.
I love this place.
And I love you, you stubborn old fool. Hi.
Hi.
You look terrible.
Thanks, I've been in surveillance all night.
The secret agent, right?
Treasury agent. Nice to see you again, sir.
Right. Mickey, come on over. Where's he taking you?
Dinner and a show.
You kids have fun,
We will.
Father's always in a hurry, isn't he?
I've never seen him eat lunch or even take a coffee break. What time do we have to be at your boss's house for dinner?
9.
What do you say we skip the show?
Didn't know your price range, Max, so I brought the whole schmear. 38 caliber snub nose, stainless steel. Nice heft to it.
How does it work?
Just put bullets in it. Point it at a guy's heart. Pull the trigger. Then he don't bother you no more.
Hey, I was thinking, if I can get this weekend off, you wanna go to St. Louis?
St. Louis? What for?
Meet my family.
Oh, Paul, I don't know. I'm really busy and I have to help my father and everything. Hey, we're gonna be late.
Father doesn't like me very much, does he?
He doesn't think anyone's good enough for his baby.
Yeah? The guy I saw your father with this afternoon.
Mickey Case, they play cards together.
Yeah? Well, he wasn't there to play gin rummy. He's a gun dealer.
My father's such an old fool sometimes.
I just hate to see him get in over his head, you know?
Paul? You know Petrov and Son? Well, I mean, there is no son. They had me, and then my mom died. But my father really could use a son right now. He's determined to ride along on the midnight delivery tonight.
And you want me to look out for him? You tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
So the model got caught in traffic, and my father ended up showing the fur himself. His skinny little hairy legs sticking out at the bottom of the coat. It was the biggest order he ever got. Your father must be a real character. Oh, yeah, he's a wonderful man.
He's got to be careful with these truck hijackings.
The main problem is they're always on duty.
Sorry.
No, you're right. I appreciate your concern.
Your father really should come into the 20th century and start using the police.
I know. I know. It's the same with business. He does everything the old way. I say, Papa, you have to learn accounting. He says, no, no, no. I have everything up here.
You're an accountant?
I started my own firm. Well, I mean, there's one employee, me.
She's gonna help me with my money.
Yeah. What there is of it. Excuse me.
Federal agents have a tough time making ends meet. Low pay, long hours, possibility of getting shot.
Sounds glamorous, doesn't it?
It's not the job that's glamorous.
Well, we gotta go.
Sorry.
You'll never get used to it.
Paul, remember midnight.
Don't worry, I'll be there, I promise. Damn it, this is ridiculous. Where the hell are they? Maybe our information was wrong.
Lever boy's just upset because he's not spending time with his latest squeeze.
Give me a break, all right? I just hope we're not spinning our wheels here, you know?
You think this is a waste of time? You haven't been paying attention. Capone is under a spotlight in Chicago. He's got to move what's left of his inventory and open up some new breweries now, or else he's finished. Paul, he'll have his trucks here tonight. Can't afford not to.
All right, lads, look sharp. They're here.
Go, go, go! This is a barrel race! Get your hands up on your head! Get out of the cab! Out of the cab! Fall!
Lucky shot, kid. Lucky for you.
Well, what do we got here? Oh, look at this. It's Beanie Moss. Stroke of luck, gentlemen, and Capone Capo. All in all, a good night's work. Get him out of here.
Come on. Elliot, I gotta go.
Go. To be young and in love.
Let's go. You know the drill. Those are my furs. Leave them alone, you bastards.
That's a tough break, Pops. They're ours now.
I said leave him be.
I'm warning you. Let's go. Mr. Petrov! Come on, let's go.
It's all right. I love you too, Pop. You're going to be all right.
Keep it going. Becky, promise me. Keep the shop going.
You'll be back to work in no time.
Promise me.
I promise. I promise. Where the hell were you? You were supposed to be there.
Becky,
Don't come near me.
better go now.
Becky, I'm sorry.
Your father called from the hospital. He wanted to know how we're doing.
I hope you didn't tell him the truth.
Mr. Huddleston called from Wisconsin again. He's going to hire a local collection agency if we can't pay.
Tell him I'm out of town. And tell him that the money's on the way. Just tell him anything.
If we don't pay, we won't have any material to work with.
Then we'll get another supplier. What else?
2 more drivers quit. Trying to find substitutes.
Is there any good news you can tell me?
That fellow of yours called again.
Tell him I'm not here.
Right. You'll take the first shift. Tony, you're up second. What are you waiting for?
I'll get the keys. Hey, I want you to take my shift. I got plans, I can't. I'm gonna ask Becky to marry me. You sure about this, buddy? I've never been more sure in my life. End of a legendary career. Good luck, Romeo. Thanks. You know, I can't believe you. How the hell can you sit there playing around when we gotta find a new location? And quick.
Relax, will you, Frank? Something will come along.
Excuse me, Al. We got some dame who insists on seeing you.
Let her in, Frankie.
Sure.
Good evening, Mr. Capone.
I'm afraid you have me at a bit of a disadvantage. See, you know my name, and I haven't had the pleasure yet.
Rebecca Petrov.
Nice to meet you.
I run my father's company, Petrov Furs. I have a business proposition.
Ladies, go powder your noses, all right? So what can I do for you, Miss Petrov?
My friends call me Becky.
I prefer Rebecca. It's more biblical. Please, have a seat.
Look, Al, you want to shoot a...
No, Frank. Miss Petrov's a lady. Please sit. So what can I do for you?
I'll get right to the point. Our trucks are repeatedly being vandalized by hoodlums from the north side. They beat our drivers, steal our furs. My father refuses to get help from the police.
North side. That'd be the Packhouse gang. The Mulhern brothers are crazy, mean bastards. If you'll excuse my French.
Well, those crazy mean bastards shot my father.
What would you like me to do for you?
A few of your men riding in my trucks, I think our hijacking problems would be as well as over. And I need a short-term loan to help us keep going. Until we get the fall line out, then you'd be paid back on a first dollar basis.
Why would I want to do business with you?
Because I have a good head for business.
Excuse us, will you, Frank?
Yeah, sure. Miss Petrov.
Mr. Nitty,
Would you care for some champagne?
please.
You know something, Miss Petrov? You're a very fascinating woman. You're beautiful. You're very intelligent. You know what you want, you go get it. Does that ever cause you any problems?
I find most men can't handle it.
Well, I think you'll find me a little different than most men. That's a beautiful fur you have on. Sable.
The finest money can buy.
Exquisite.
So do I have a partner, Mr. Capone?
Maybe. If we prove compatible.
Snarky, you little devil.
Doctors don't kill you. The food will.
What are you doing here?
Becky, the young man tried. He had obligations. If I would have listened to him, I wouldn't be here.
How are things at the shop?
Great. Great. We're going to get the winter line out.
My daughter, she's a genius with numbers. I don't know how you do it.
Well, just like you said, give the people what they want.
Damn right. I'm gonna be out of here in a couple of days, and I gotta get back before she works to help to death.
Well, you just rest and take it easy. I've got everything under control. Which reminds me, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
Here's the truck. Let's go. Hold it right there. Take anything you want, but don't hurt me, okay? Come on out. We're not gonna hurt you. What are you afraid of? I'm not gonna hurt you. Let's unload. Let's unload. Hold it. What the?
Give me those toys.
We got a little surprise for you, monks.
My, who are these masked men? Patty Moore. How you been, Patty?
I'm fine, Al, thank you.
What are you doing? Hijacking my trucks.
Didn't know they was yours, Al, honest.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, right, Patty?
That's right, Al. That's right, Al. We all make mistakes.
Frankie. Show Chuckles here we got no hard feelings, huh?
Go ahead, what's your laugh now? Huh?
This kid's got some sense of humor.
Did you tell her it's Paul Robbins calling? Well, when should I call again? Paul.
Yeah, right. So Capone's got the alcohol flowing again, and we have no idea where from.
Yeah, he's got a warehouse somewhere in the city. I can almost smell the liquor.
Tony, you got something?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Got some hot photos of Capone's new squeeze, though.
We gotta put him away for fornication. He'd been in prison years ago.
It didn't come out so good, though.
Robbins, you got something? Anything at all?
Nothing, same old thing. Capone's up to his same routine.
I've been checking the invoice for the last hour. It's not there. You're 12 short. No, I can't wait until next week. I needed it yesterday. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Why won't you answer my phone calls?
I've been busy.
I've been busy too, and I found time to call. What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of losing my father's business.
Looks to me like you're doing fine.
Yeah, well, if we get the delivery out by Saturday, then the line will run for the next 6 months, then my people could eat for the next 6 months.
Look, Becky, I have to... I need to...
We've got a problem.
Paul, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Well, when am I going to see you again?
I'll call. So what? What's the problem?
His truck just pulled in. It's half empty.
Where are the rest of my furs?
They get in the way of the booze.
Where the hell are my furs?
They're using you to bring booze into Chicago. That's the price you're paying Al Capone. One of the prices.
Cheers!
Who do you think you are, you thieving bastard?
Hey, sweetheart. Sweetheart, you.
What do you think you're doing?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off of me!
Let her go, Frankie. I said let her go. All right, everybody out. You hear what I said? I said everybody out! Get out! The hell you want? You gotta embarrass me like this.
I want out of the deal.
You know, you really are a fascinating woman. I mean, I don't understand you. You came here, you asked me for help, I helped you. You offered me a business proposition, I accepted. I kept my part of the bargain. So what's your problem?
My father spent 30 years building his good name. If one of your shipments is stopped in one of his trucks, he's ruined.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have thought of that before you came here. I put up my money and my muscle. Without that, you would have been out of business already.
I wanted to stop.
Look at you, it's like a little kid. I got news for you. This is the real world. You make a deal, you gotta stick to it. I didn't come to you, you came to me. And as far as I'm concerned, you got what you came for. Now, you want out of the deal, fine. I got no problem with that. But I'm gonna need my money back.
How could I give you your money when you're stealing half my merchandise? I trusted you.
Let me tell you something. I didn't take nothing from you. You understand me? Now, some of my guys, they acted out of line. They took some things that didn't belong to them. I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm gonna see that you got everything you got coming. Every single thing.
What about my truck shipping your liquor?
Look, we had a deal, okay? You can't have it both ways. What do you want me to do? Look. What do you want from me? What do you want?
What do you got?
Just
some more photos of Capone's new girl. How's the love life?
Shut me out cold.
Doesn't sound like the Paul Robbins I know.
Yeah, well, this one's different. Real different.
Here, you want to look? It's that second window there. What's wrong?
Wrong? Nothing's wrong. We just found out how Capone's moving his alcohol.
Paul, wait. We should wait for backup. Trucks come, we're taking them.
Glad we didn't miss the party.
Where'd you get the tip, Paul?
Friend. Should be here any minute.
Treasury agents, hands up!
Mike, pull them out. Come on, man.
Open the back.
Tony? Open it.
Fur pelt. Capone alcohol.
Petrov, that's Becky's last name, isn't it?
Damn right.
Paul. What is it?
Just confiscated one of your trucks for violating the Volstead Act.
What does that mean?
It means you're finished. It means you sold out to Capone.
What are you talking about?
Sell you with him.
I had to save my father's business.
Bull!
I couldn't just let the whole...
How you could have found another way?
We were going to... My back was against the wall.
He's right.
I threw gangsters like Capone out of my shop 20 years ago.
Papa, you've got to understand. Papa.
You ruined us.
But I did it for you, Papa.
Put him away.
Just got word from the prosecutor's office. Capone isn't going to press charges.
So what does that mean?
With no prior record, you should just get some kind of probation.
In my father's business?
Well, since your trucks were just transporting and not involved in the actual sale of alcohol when we intercepted them, you'll get them back. You're free to start up again. Some luck, you should make that delivery date.
Thank you. Paul. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just not good enough, is it?
Yeah, well, I guess I deserve that.
Hey, we're just doing what you thought you had to do.
You know, I really care about you.
Care about me?
Who knows? Maybe we could try it again at a better time.
Hey, Pop.
Kevin, you're early. God bless you, I'm starving.
Yeah. Thought you may be getting a little bit sick of filet mignon, huh?
See what you get. Knockwurst. I tell you, your mother would be proud.
Oh, well, someone's got to take care of you, huh?
So how's business at the world's greatest shoe shine stand?
Great. We might even have enough money to move to California next year.
That'll be good for both of us. Ever since your mom died, the city's been breaking my heart.
Once we get out of here, we'll get a fresh start.
I know your Aunt Beth would like nothing better than to have us out there. She thinks a growing boy needs a woman's influence.
That's Aunt Beth. You and me, we're doing fine, Pop.
Shoe shine, sir?
All right, kid.
Okay. You want the spit shine, mister?
How much?
Extra 10 cents?
Yeah, sure, kid.
All right, shoe shine, 10 cents. Get your shoe shine right here, 10 cents only.
Hey.
I got a spit shine for 10 cents.
What do you think you're doing?
Come on, shine
I'll
shoes,
get out.
10
Sorry.
cents.
You know how much these pants cost, punk?
Hey, mister.
Look, it's no big deal. I said
You gotta be taught some respect.
Hey,
What are you doing? What am I doing?
Wait a minute. Excuse me, sir.
You in charge here?
Yeah, what seems to be the problem?
That little rat just ruined my pants. And this smart ass thinks he's a big man.
Hey, I'm sure whatever it was just an accident, okay? I'll have your pants clean as soon as possible. And I'll shine your shoes for a month for you, just by me, personally. How about it?
Kids. You're Joe Washington boy, ain't you?
Well, yeah, he's walking the beat over at Whacker. What about it?
All right, Sally?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it, Eddie! What do I leave you here, a half hour and you're picking a fight with a customer?
Well, it wouldn't have been much of a fight this time.
Hey, where'd you get this? Said I'm giving it to Pop. Sally, you keep hawking. You! Stay out of trouble.
You screwed up last night, Flatfoot.
I'm not gonna stand by and watch a couple of Capone's goons beat up an innocent guy.
You're paid to look the other way.
I'll give you back the money.
Look, I know you're new to all of this, so I'll explain it one more time. When you take money from the big guy, you work for him.
Capone owns you.
Oh, by the way, your son seems like a good kid. It would be a shame if anything happened to him.
You don't go near my kid. You don't even mention his name. Not even in your dreams.
Pop, what's going on?
Heaven, no!
Pop! Stop that man!
According to the description of the gunman, it sounds like our old friend Sammy Beggs. He's the guy who's in charge of greasing the Chicago PD for Capone.
This cop was dirty?
Patrolman Joe Washington? I don't recall seeing his name on our records.
Who's the witness?
The boy over there. His son. Kevin. Kevin?
I'm Treasury Agent Elliot Ness. This is Agent Mike Malone. Very sorry to hear about your father. I understand that you saw the man who shot him. We'd like you to come along with us to our office, look over some books of photographs. Is that all right? Kevin, maybe we can get you a little something to eat. It's had one heck of a day.
No, I'm not hungry. On second thought, could I have a sandwich? 2, if that's possible.
Sure. Paul?
Yeah, sure, kid. Whatever you want.
Is it okay if they're not for me?
Of course. Why, you got a girl or something you haven't told us about, huh?
No, sir, nothing like that. Eddie and Sally, you know, who work at the shoe shine stand with me? Well, their dad's a drunk, and he used to hit him and stuff. My dad said that they could live with us. I gotta take care of them now.
Of course you do. You're a man of your word. Here. Tell you what, you give us a little help now. Maybe in a few years, think about coming here to work, huh?
Come on, you're kidding.
Now, look these over real carefully.
All right, look, Biggs. Why don't you just tell me what happened?
It was him or me. The cop had me by the throat.
Yeah? Well, like this? What you did was stupid, Sammy. It was careless, and it was stupid. Now we're gonna feel exactly the kind of heat that we've been paying you to keep off us.
The cop was dirty, Frank. He just went on the take. Straight cops ain't gonna go to war for him.
Oh, yeah? And what about the witness? Somebody saw you pull the trigger.
It was his son. If I clip the kid, our problem's over.
You just don't get it, do you? I shouldn't have to explain these things to you, Sammy. We don't lose perspective. We don't kill cops for nothing. Now we're gonna start playing things smart. Frank. Yeah, Frank. Get Al's lawyer, Mike Ahern. Tell him to come over here. And then get Judge Gorman on the line. Sure.
What the hell's wrong with you, Frank?
It was the cop that beat the hell out of you. That's why you shot him. Self-defense. That's your story, get it? Now get your ass over to Don Pavetti's. And don't you move until I send for you. Right. Take him out the back way. I don't want anybody seeing him leave here.
Take your time.
That's him. That's the guy who came to my shoe shine stand asking about my father.
Sammy Beggs. Good job, Kevin. Now, we'll keep looking for the other witness that you told us about, but for now, I think I'll have Agent Robbins give you a ride home.
Will that man go to jail?
The man who killed your father will pay for what he did. I promise you. Here.
Elliot, why would Sammy Beggs be looking for a man who wasn't on Capone's payroll?
I don't know. We've got an eyewitness pinning Sammy to the murder, so find him. Pick him up.
I really thought it was the end of our troubles.
Yeah. In a couple of days, we're gonna be out on the street again, scrounging for food. It's the way it works. You'll see.
It's not true, Eddie. My dad always said if anything ever happened to him, there was a pension fund. I'm gonna go downtown. We're gonna see what I can do.
Well, what about the man who shot your father?
Cops gonna get him. Gonna put him away. Excuse me, Sergeant Phillips?
Yeah, what can I do for you, son?
Yeah, I'm Kevin Washington. I was talking to the guys out front. They said I needed to talk to you.
I know, come in.
All Since my dad died, I sort of had to get the funeral together myself, so we don't have any family that lives around here. I asked the guys out front if he could have a full police burial like we always talked about. He said that there was some sort of problem. Said I needed to talk to you. Do you know about these things?
Yeah, I do. There's still a lot of unanswered questions about your father's death, and until they're settled, we're not going to be able to give him full police honors.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I should be the one to tell you this, son, but there are people that think your father wasn't always a good cop.
What are you talking about?
Kevin, there are people that are saying that your father was taking money from Al Capone. Now, his killer's going to stand trial, and we're all hoping that his name will be cleared.
He was a good cop. He deserves to be buried like a hero.
I'm sorry, son. There's nothing I can do.
Your father was a decent man. He deserved to be buried with full honors.
You know I'm good for the money.
Don't even think about it, son. This was something I wanted to do. For your father.
I thought you might want to know. Sammy Beggs just turned himself in. I'll need to bring you to a hearing so that you can identify Beggs as the man who killed your father.
Sammy gonna go to jail?
Certainly looks that way.
This proves we live in the greatest country in the world. The cops can't knock people around just because they feel like it.
Were all the charges dropped?
Guy tried to kill me. What are you talking about?
Judge Gorman saw fit to dismiss the case against my client. His Honor wisely determined that there wasn't a scintilla of admissible evidence.
What about the eyewitnesses?
They never found the alleged second witness.
Hey, sir,
As for Kevin, apparently Judge Gorman decided the young man was lying to protect his father.
I thought you said Sammy Beggs would pay for what he did.
I'm not giving up, Kevin. You and I both know that Sammy Beggs is guilty, and I'm going to prove it. You have my word.
Like I said, you want justice in this world. You gotta make it happen yourself.
Joe Washington's record is exemplary. Now, why would he have anything to do with a man like Sammy Beggs?
None of our informants have any dirt on him.
Paul, what'd you find out?
About 2 months ago, Joe deposited a large sum of money into his savings account. Made a withdrawal 2 days later, all of which went to the Southside Hospital where his wife's being treated for tuberculosis.
Oh, no. An honest cop sells his soul to Capone to pay his wife's medical expenses.
And when he realized who he's dealing with and tries to pull out, they kill him.
Oh, bastard.
Right. What do you bet? When it came time for him to do Capone's dirty work, Joe just didn't have the stomach for it.
So Sammy decided to teach him a lesson.
Okay. What Joe Washington did was wrong. We're still not going to let his murderer go free. Tony, hit the bricks. I want to find this other witness. Paul, put a 24-hour tail on Sammy Beggs. He'll probably tip his own hand.
You gonna tell us, son?
I don't know.
troubling you, my son?
Been having bad thoughts, Father.
How old are you now?
16 since April.
It's natural for boys your age to have thoughts about the flesh.
No, you don't understand, Father. It's something else. I want to kill a man.
Who is it you want to kill?
The man who murdered my father. I have all this hatred and all this pain. It's just driving me crazy. I can't even sleep at night without the thought of that man dead.
Kevin, you must place your trust in the Lord. Only God can pass judgment on the man who did this to your father. Vengeance is mine, saith the
Well,
law.
what about an eye for an eye?
You seek retribution in this way. Your father's memory will be tarnished, and in the eyes of the Lord, you will be committing a mortal sin.
I just want to get these thoughts out of my head. I'm scared. I'm scared of myself.
God will show you the way. Prayer is the answer.
Frank did. Quick, get in there. Hurry up. Don't get yourself cold. I want you chilled.
Hey, you! Back!
Get lost, punk.
Hey, you killed my father.
Oh, yeah? Judge Gorman doesn't think so.
Yeah, well, you're gonna pay for what you did.
Your father was a loser, and so are you. Gino, get rid of this punk before I do something I'm gonna regret.
Hey, come on, get your hands off me.
Look, the ultimate way back from Hawaii, right?
I just saw Sammy Beggs go to the Lexington Hotel.
So what?
So, everyone knows that's where Al Capone's headquarters is. Come with me?
Second time next year. Take it up there.
So how are we gonna get past all the goons in the lobby?
Hold on a minute. See this truck over here?
I don't get it. The truck's leaving.
You will in a minute. Come on, follow me. I got an idea.
Come on, Marty, let's go.
This way, let's go.
Kevin, what are we gonna do?
Come on.
Thugs all over the friggin' hotel. Give me that gun. You don't know how to use it.
Yeah, sure. You shoot one of these mugs, you'll bring the whole place down on us.
So what's the rest of your plan?
Some room service.
What is wrong with your friend, Mr. Nick?
He's got a hair up his nose. He don't want to party. Hey, we'll go back to my place, and I can have the three of you all to myself.
You're such a bad boy, Sammy Beggs.
Hello? Elliot, Robbins. I'm following Sammy Beggs. What do I see? Kevin and two other kids just slipped in the hotel. Now look, I can stay with Sammy Beggs if you want.
No, stay with the kids. This could be trouble.
You got it.
And remember, we're gonna do this my way. We get in, we get what we want, we get out. That's it. No one gets hurt, okay?
If you're looking for justice, somebody may have to get hurt.
Look, I'm counting on you, Eddie, okay? I want to get Sammy Beggs for what he did to my father. I want to clear my father's name. We gotta do it the right way. Let's go. Room service.
Hold it right there.
Hey, look at this. Finally, the old Jenner neighborhood's in the black.
Yeah, well, ever since we put Benny Dwyer in charge, he's been cracking the whip.
They're clean.
You order any food, Frank? Me? Frankie? Vito?
No, but I was just gonna go get something. Yeah, what do they got?
Well, we got some pastrami sandwiches right here, and we got some salami and cheese.
Oh, cheese pastrami.
And we got some chocolate cake, too.
Let him in.
So who wants the pastrami?
All right, bring that here. Hey, say it, Frankie. You're getting a lot more done with that Al.
Hey, where you going?
I'm just checking for dirty dishes.
Yeah, well, there aren't any over there.
Check. That's it. Put your hands right down on the desk. Hold on. Don't move.
Kid, hey, what the hell you doing?
Eddie, Sally, go get their guns.
Give me the piece, tough guy.
You gotta be kidding, right?
Frankie, just do what he says, huh?
Try anything and I'll put a hole in it. Come on, let's go. Over here. Let's go. You in the chair. Sit down.
All right.
Do it now.
Look, why don't you just tell me what this is about?
Let's move it. Over here. Sit down. You two, sit down.
What do you want, money?
Where's Sammy Beggs?
Sammy Beggs, how the hell should I know?
He's here. I know he's here. I saw him come into the hotel.
All right, kid, it's a big hotel. Maybe you got the wrong room, huh?
You're Frank Nitti. He works for you and Al Capone. I know I got the right room.
All right, look, calm down, huh? I'm not giving you a hard time, all right? Why don't you just tell me exactly what you want? Maybe we can deal.
Sammy Beggs killed my father. I want him here, now, so you pay for what he did.
I don't like it. Elliott Beggs left 10 minutes ago. The kids are still in there. There's definitely something going on.
Let's go pay our friends a visit on the 4th floor. We're looking for Sammy Beggs.
He's not here.
And you won't mind if we see for ourselves.
Check with Mr. Nitti first.
You do that.
Hold it right there, Mr. Ness, or I'll shoot him. I really will.
Just take it easy.
You might as well pack it in, kid. This guy'd shoot you just as soon as he'd shoot me.
I don't think so.
Hey, Ness, if you know this kid, you better talk some sense into him.
Shut up.
Kevin, Sammy Beggs isn't here. Let's just get out now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ness. I didn't want to get you involved.
Kevin, it's all right. I want you to stop this right now.
But you promised me. I trusted you.
Kevin, now listen to me.
I already listened to you before and nothing happened.
I will try to help you.
Close the door.
Che cazzo fai tu?
Go ahead. Shut the door!
You want Nitti alive? You do what I say. Pull everybody back. Mike, give him a hand. Clear the suite. Get everybody's guns. Paul, talk to the hotel manager. Clear this floor, the one below it, and get a sharpshooter on the roof. Talk to Tony. I want to know if he's found that other witness. This a direct line to the inner office?
Yeah. All right, let's go. Move it.
It's a direct line out. It's probably our friend out there.
Don't talk to him, Kevin. They're just gonna try and screw with your mind.
I thought you were the guy in charge. Go on, you got nothing to lose. All right, here he is.
Hello?
Kevin, now whatever you're trying to do, you're going about it in the wrong way.
I want Sammy Beggs.
Listen to me, Kevin. Now, we are on the trail of the other witness. He saw Sammy kill your dad. Now, when we find him, there'll be a new trial.
What a bunch of crap. You're gonna fall for that same old song and dance again?
Just put the gun down before things get out of hand.
I told you. You heard what I said. I want Sammy Beggs. I'll bring him here now.
That's not gonna do any good.
I'll make him confess. I'll make him tell the truth, how he killed my father in cold blood.
Okay, Kevin. I understand what you're trying to accomplish. But when you take the law into your own hands, we have a very big problem here, Mike.
He's just trying to keep you talking. Meanwhile, the guy you're after is out there living it up. Elliot Ness is not gonna help you find him. You know where Sammy Beggs is. How about you, eh?
Vallo a trovare. Sei pazzo. Le prime cose prima, Vito.
Hey, what are you saying?
Relax. I just told him to go get Beggs. Easy. I'm just doing what the kid wants.
Okay. Come this way, real slow. Mike, check him. You're giving up Sammy Beggs?
Look, I don't give a damn about that bastard. The kid wants the guy who killed his old man. I just want Frank out of there. So we make an exchange.
Paul takes Stellini, bring back Sammy Beggs. Now make sure that our pal Vito comes back in one piece, too.
That I can't guarantee. Let's see.
Elliot, you're taking a hell of a risk.
I have no intention of letting Sammy Beggs into that room.
Mind if I get a cigar? You know, you remind me of me when I was a kid.
I'm nothing like you. I'm just trying to clear my father's name.
You're more like me than you think. You know something's wrong with the system and you're not afraid to take action. It's the kind of chops we built this outfit with.
I think he's offering you a job, Kevin.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think's going to happen to you when all this is over?
Kevin can take care of himself. Look the kind of jam he put you in.
How'd you like to work for Al Capone? Guy that runs our Oak Park operation's 23 years old. Started with us 2 years ago as a driver.
Yeah, then they find him floating in Lake Michigan one day because he said something Al didn't like.
You know, you got a big mouth, kid. Pal here's going to get you in a lot of trouble someday.
Yeah, well, I do all my talking with this.
Hey, that's it. Everyone just shut up, okay? You sit down.
So how do you want to play this?
We force the action, somebody's gonna get shot. More than likely, it's gonna be a kid. We sit back and wait it out, we run the risk of one of the thugs in there turning the tables on him. Our best hope is to keep the pressure up, keep Kevin talking. Maybe we can defuse this thing.
Well, it's a hell of a world. And the kid's got to go to these lengths to get some justice.
Yeah. Well, it's Chicago. 5 years of snorky greasing the cops and the courts. This is what you get. In the eyes of the law, Kevin is a criminal. Sammy Beggs is innocent. At least that son of a bitch will be sweating bullets when we haul him in here.
So you wise guys were supposed to have nice rides, or are you still just a junior gangster?
No, I got a nicer car. I just don't use it to haul garbage.
Keep talking, Vito.
Look, this better not get screwed up. That kid hurts one of our people, there's gonna be hell to pay.
You know, pal, I never had the pleasure of spending time alone with you, but now that I have, I can see you're even more stupid than you.
Hey, watch your mouth. Nobody talks to me like that.
Whoa, Vito. A concealed weapon?
Hey, you're out of your mind. I'm not walking up there without a heat.
Well, with any luck, we won't even get that far.
Let's go.
Guys, for Christ's sake. Hey, you can't do this to me. I'm not going in there. That kid's crazy.
Yeah?
I've got Sammy Beggs right here.
Bring him in here.
I'll bring him in under one condition. I want you to release one of the other hostages first. And we need you to show some good faith here.
You can't trust him. It's gotta be some kind of trick.
Kevin?
Yeah, but we got the boss. What's the difference? You
Come on,
go.
I need an answer. We can both help each other out here.
I'll be all right.
Did you hear him? Get out of here.
Right this way. Real easy, Frankie. Come on. Paul, get these two out of here.
Go on, Frankie, let's go. After you.
This is nuts. You're sending me in there. The kid could kill all of us.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you plugged his father. Mike, I'm going in with him.
That's crazy.
I'm putting my money on Kevin. Kevin, we're coming in.
Hello, Sammy.
Frank?
You're gonna pay for killing my father. Do it!
Kevin, what are you waiting for? That's the guy that killed your father. Shoot him! Do it!
Do it!
You're making a big mistake.
The only mistake I made was trusting you when you promised me that this creep would go to jail. Now we're gonna find out the truth. Pick it up!
Confession?
Sign it.
You're out of your mind.
Hey, kid, who's he gonna confess to? Everybody in this room already knows he killed the old man. Oh, I get it. You want to take that piece of paper to a judge. Well, let me tell you something. It ain't gonna happen. Especially since you took us hostage to get that confession.
He must pay for what he did.
You've got Beggs right where you want him, Kevin. What kind of chance did you give your father?
The law's useless, kid. You already found that out. If you want to avenge your father's death, you're gonna have to take care of that yourself.
Wait a minute, Frank. What are you turning on me for? I did my job.
Flog him. That's what I'd do.
I greased that cop because he didn't want to be on the payroll anymore. Thought he was better than us. The truth is, he was just another dirty cop who sold himself for money.
Liar! Shut up!
Go ahead, Ness. Tell the kid what his old man was really like. You see?
Yeah, Beggs is right. He wasn't perfect, but he believed in the law. Now, the only way for you to beat these people right now is to become one of them. And Joe Washington would have never wanted that.
But Beggs has to pay for what he did.
Yeah, I know that, Kevin. But your father wouldn't have wanted it this way. He never would have wanted to see you here like this. Now, we can still make this case. That's what you said you wanted. And that's what your father would have wanted, too.
No! People like your father are not gonna keep on dying while bums like my old man and this slimy pig go on living. It is gonna stop right now. Eddie, don't!
Eddie! Mike, hold your position.
Get back, Ness. Don't move, Ness.
Sam, put the gun down.
Yeah, right. Hey, Frank.
It's not a good idea, Sammy. My advice is you go out the back way. Get lost for a while.
Put me on the spot, Frank. You sold me out. Now it's your turn.
Sorry you feel that way, pal.
Mike! Call an ambulance!
Eddie, where's him? You all right? Kevin. Don't worry, Eddie. You'll be all right. They called an ambulance.
Beg's gun.
Eddie, you're gonna be okay. Fine.
Sally, you all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. No, okay.
Hey, buddy. It's not so bad. Doc said I should be out of here by the end of the week. What did the cops say? Looks like I'm gonna be doing a couple of years. Just because I fired that gun. Hey, don't worry about it. If I can handle Capone's goons, I can handle myself in there. Yeah. When you get out, we'll all be together. The three of us.
Attention, please. Visiting hours are now over. All visitors, please sign out at the nurse's station.
I'm really gonna miss you guys. You guys are my family. Don't worry, Eddie. We'll be together real soon. Take care of yourself. You too, pal.
I put in a good word for you at the Youth Authority, and they agreed to a light sentence. So you'll only have to do a couple of months of reform school.
Thanks. What's gonna happen to Sally?
Well, Sally and I have been in touch with your Aunt Beth in California. She agreed to look after Sally. You'll join the two of them just as soon as you're released.
I stopped off at your father's old precinct. The lads there have opened a little savings account. Now, it's not going to be like a pension, but it will be a start.
That money will be waiting for you just as soon as you're ready to go to California. But meantime, the both of you'd better be going. That train leaves in half an hour.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Ness. Thanks.
Bye.
Make sure they take good care of Kevin.
Yeah. So long.
Well, maybe in California, they'll have a chance to be kids before they grow up. I got a ton of paperwork to do.
Not me, I'm going home. I've got a daughter who's growing up without me.
15 লাখ টাকা পেয়ে গেলেন, এরপর কি করবেন?
আমি নিজের নামে একটা রেস্টুরেন্ট ওপেন করতে চাই, এটা করতে পারবো, এটা করতে পারবো।
15 লক্ষ টাকায় রেস্টুরেন্ট হবে না তো?
8 বছর চাকরি করেছি মানবাধিকার সংস্থায়। চাকরি চলাকালীন আমি কোনো কিছু শিখতেও পারছিলাম না, এই বিষয়টা নিয়ে আগাতেও পারছিলাম না, সেজন্য আমি চাকরি ছেড়েছি এটাতে আগাবো বলে। আমার রেসিপির নাম হলো ভেলভেটি কোকোয়া ক্রেভিং।
জান্নাত, কি করেন আপনি?
আমার একটা অনলাইন পেজ আছে যেখানে বাসায় ফুড বানিয়ে সেটা কি বলে সেল করি। কারিগরি প্রশিক্ষণ কেন্দ্র থেকে কয়েকটা বেকিং এবং কুকিংয়ের উপরে সার্টিফাইড কোর্স করেছি এবং বর্তমানে এখন ডিপ্লোমা কালিনারি ম্যানেজমেন্টের উপরে ডিপ্লোমা করছি।
কেন এত পড়াশোনা করেছেন কালিনারি নিয়ে?
নিজেকে একজন প্রফেশনাল শেফ হিসেবে দেখতে চাই।
যখন প্রফেশনাল শেফ হয়ে যাবেন, আমি লাস্ট 7 বছর ঈদে কখনো ছুটি নেইনি। সো ঈদ কমপ্লিটলি গন, হলিডেজ কমপ্লিটলি গন। ফ্যামিলি এটা রাজি হবে? ফ্যামিলি মানবে?
আমি 8 বছর চাকরি করেছি মানবাধিকার সংস্থায়। চাকরি চলাকালীন আমি কোনো কিছু শিখতেও পারছিলাম না, এই বিষয়টা নিয়ে আগাতেও পারছিলাম না, সেজন্য আমি চাকরি ছেড়েছি এটাতে আগাবো বলে। আর চাকরি যখন করেছি তখন আমার ছেলেকে আমার মা, আমার বোন, ওরা হলো কি দেখাশোনা করেছে।
আপনার কেন মনে হচ্ছে যে সেরা রাঁধুনি সেই প্ল্যাটফর্ম যেটা আপনাকে শেফ হতে সাহায্য করবে?
যারা এই কালিনারি জগতে আসতে চায় তাদের জন্য একটা সেরা প্ল্যাটফর্ম হলো সেরা রাঁধুনি। সব কিছু একটা শক্ত হাতের প্রয়োজন হয় কোনো কিছুতে সামনে আগিয়ে যেতে, তো আমার কাছে শক্ত হাত সেই সেরা রাঁধুনিটা।
শেফ, আমরা কি করতে পারি বলেন?
নিয়ে যাই ওয়েটিং কার্ড দিয়ে।
ওয়েটিং কার্ড দিয়ে দিচ্ছি।
4 বছরের অপেক্ষা।
কি নাম তোমার?
ফাতেমা খাতুন ঋতু।
কি বানিয়েছো আজকে?
ডেজার্ট বানিয়েছি হানি সানফ্লাওয়ার। আমি এখানে বাকলাভা করছি ক্রিম চিজ দিয়ে, যেখানে আমি ক্রিম চিজে ইউজ করেছি হানি।
সো দিস ইজ আ বাকলাভা।
বাকলাভা এবং চিজ।
আউটার লেয়ারটা বাকলাভার
এবং উপরে চিজ কেক।
চিজ কেক এন্ড দেন দিস
দম চিকেন। আর ওইটা নান বানাইছি আমি।
এই দুটো রেসিপি থেকে যদি যে কোনো একটা সিলেক্ট করতে হয়, আমি যদি বলি আপনাকে আমি একটার জন্য মার্ক করব, সেটা কি হবে?
তাহলে বাকলাভা চিজ কেক।
কেন?
বাকলাভা আমার বেকিং খুব ভালো লাগে করতে।
কয়েকটি কুইজিনের নাম বলেন।
আচ্ছা, মানে আমি ইতালিয়ান, তারপর এইভাবে বলবো কি, পাস্তা, তারপর পিৎজা। ইন্ডিয়ান কুইজিনের মধ্যে আসে বিরিয়ানি, তারপর হলো বিভিন্ন ধরনের রায়তা, রাবড়ি, এগুলা। আর টার্কিশ ডেজার্ট করেছি। টার্কিশ ডেজার্টে বাকলাভা তো আসেই। থাই কুইজিনে হলো টম ইয়াম স্যুপ আছে, তারপরে হলো থাই ফ্রাইড রাইস আছে। একটু
লেটস সে আমরা আপনাকে আজকে সিলেক্ট করলাম, আপনি শোতে এসে শো জিতে গিয়েছেন।
ওকে,
15 লাখ টাকা পেয়ে গেলেন, এরপর কি করবেন?
আমি নিজের নামে একটা রেস্টুরেন্ট ওপেন করতে চাই, এটা করতে পারবো, এটা করতে পারবো।
15 লক্ষ টাকায় রেস্টুরেন্ট হবে না তো?
যতটুকু হোক, ছোট হোক বা বড় হোক, যতটুকু হোক আমি করব।
যদি আজকে এখানে সুযোগ না পান তাহলে কি আপনার জার্নিটা থেমে যাবে?
না না না, অবশ্যই না, আমি আবার চেষ্টা করব।
আই লাইক দ্য স্পিরিট। আপনার ফুডের টেস্ট ভালো।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
এখন খুশি হতে পারেন। আপনাকে যখন 15 লাখ টাকা জিতেছেন, আপনি ইমাজিন করতে বলছে আপনি অনেক খুশি হয়ে গিয়েছিলেন।
না না, এমন কিছু না। ঢাকা অবধি যাই তখন হয়তো ইমাজিন করতে পারবো যে আমি অনেকটা একটা ধাপ হলেও এগিয়ে আসতে পারছি।
ইমাজিন করেন আপনি ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়ে গিয়েছেন।
হ্যাঁ, আচ্ছা,
পেয়ে গিয়েছেন
সত্যি?
জি, চলে আসুন।
ঠিকই জানি আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাঁধুনি।
Xin chào, chào mừng các bạn đã trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình ngày hôm nay. Và hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn tô màu một bức tranh hình con ếch. Và đây là bức tranh mà mình sẽ cần phải tô màu. Các bạn nào thắc mắc là tại sao có tận 2 con ếch không nhỉ? Và trên đây là một bức tranh mẫu nha. Và bên dưới này là một bức tranh mà chưa được tô màu. Thì mình sẽ tô màu cái bức tranh bên dưới này theo mẫu bên trên. Thì những cái phần nào tô màu nào thì bức tranh bên dưới này mình cũng sẽ làm y hệt như vậy. Tất nhiên rồi, để tô màu thì mình cần phải có màu. Và bên cạnh mình đây là một hộp màu gồm 24 màu nha. Không để các bạn đợi lâu thì mình sẽ bắt đầu tô bức tranh này ngay bây giờ nhé. Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ lấy màu cam để tô phần mặt của chú ếch này trước. Cái khe mà giữa hai con mắt này thì nó khá là bé nên các bạn khi tô cái đoạn này thì nhớ phải cẩn thận khi tô nha. Sợ à. Mình tự nấu đi mà. Hại vậy. Chết mất cô sinh viên. Sợ cái gì. Thảo mày mới dùng ok không? Lý do á? Ít cái mắt nó thế, giống máy cảnh hồi trước. Mà dùng thích mà. Ít mắt to á, xem gì cũng thích. Dạ, nó to bằng 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max chứ bao nhiêu. Cùng một khuôn đi. Sợ à, thôi chê. Nhưng em chê chị á. Thế nhá, không là bỏ ai kém sang đi. Và tự đi đi. Bảo anh ấy rồi, nó nói anh có anh bảo cho. Dùng đi. Dùng tạm đi. Thế nhá. Alo ạ? Cái máy tính con nó bị đầy mấy cái video trượt vào ấy. Nó đã ấy đâu. Nó bị nhiều quá ấy. Đâu chỉ còn muốn quay luôn ấy. Dạo này đang hang kiếm tiền hay sao ấy. Muốn quay luôn. Để con bảo xem nào. Tại vì đang gần đấy, chị con đang chơi gần đấy. Vâng. Ý là đang chơi gần đấy. Đang ở đấy. Vâng. Để con bảo. Mình đã tô xong màu cam rồi nha. Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ lấy màu xanh đậm, xanh lá đậm để tô bức tranh nhá.
কিভাবে খাবো এটা?
এটা স্যার প্রথমে ক্র্যাক করতে হবে।
সুন্দর, চমৎকার।
আবার যদি 1 মার্কের জন্য আটকে যান তাহলে কি করবেন?
নিজেকে আরো প্রিপেয়ার করব।
আবার আসবেন?
আবার আসবো।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
মুনির আবার চলে এসেছেন?
জি।
কেন?
স্যার আসলে এই সময়টা আসলে না নিজেকে আসলে ঠিক রাখতে পারি না যে না যাই।
এ নিয়ে কতবার আসলেন?
চতুর্থবার।
লাস্ট বার কি হয়েছিল?
0.5 এর জন্য বাদ পড়েছি আর কি।
ফার্স্ট অফ অল বিউটিফুল প্রেজেন্টেশন, বিউটিফুল। আমি জানি না এটা আপনি কি বানিয়েছেন, আমি জিজ্ঞেস করবো, বাট আপনার লাস্ট সিজনের ডিশেসের কথা হালকা মনে আছে, একটু যদি বলতেন লাস্ট সিজন কি বানিয়েছিলেন?
স্যার লাস্ট সিজনে আমার একটা স্টিম ফিশ ছিল আর সাথে একটা কেক ছিল, মুস কেক ছিল।
রাইট রাইট। সো
এবার স্যার বাসন্তী পোলাও আর চিচিঙ্গা চিংড়ি নারিকেল দুধে।
চিচিঙ্গা চিংড়ির এই প্রেজেন্টেশন কেন করলেন? সুন্দর হয়েছে,
খুবই সুন্দর।
কেন এটা করলেন?
স্যার আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে আমাদের দেশীয় খাবারটা একটু কীভাবে ইনোভেটিভভাবে চিন্তা করা যায়।
ট্রাই করতে পারবেন।
মনে এটা কি?
এটা স্যার ফ্রেঞ্চ ডেজার্ট করেছি। এটা সাধারণত মুস দিয়ে করা হয়, আমাদের এখানে তো লম্বা সময় থাকতে হবে, যার কারণে আমি ভিতরে চকলেট ব্রাউনি এবং ক্যারামাইস অ্যাপেল অ্যাড করেছি।
ভেরি নাইস। কিভাবে খাবো এটা?
এটা স্যার প্রথমে ক্র্যাক করতে হবে।
সুন্দর, চমৎকার।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
উনি লাস্ট সিজন থেকে এই সিজন পর্যন্ত আপনি বেকিং রিলেটেড কি করেছেন?
বেশ কিছু ধরনের কুকিজ, কেক, এই আইটেমগুলোর উপরে আমি প্রায় 3 মাসের একটা কোর্স করেছি।
আচ্ছা।
আর কুকিংয়ে তো বেশ আগে থেকেই আসি।
রান্না শিখতেছেন, হ্যাঁ রান্না শিখতেছেন, এটা প্রফেশনালি এটাকে এখনো নিচ্ছেন না কেন? আপনি প্রাইভেট সেক্টরে জব করতেছেন।
অবশ্যই এটা আমি প্রফেশনে নিব, নিজে হয়তো বা উদ্যোক্তা হয়ে একটা রেস্টুরেন্ট করব, নিজেদের যেহেতু একটা বেকিং সেক্টরের একটা ব্যবসা আছে, চিন্তাভাবনা আছে স্যার যে ভালো একটা কিছু করব এবং এই বিজনেসটাই শুরু করব।
হোপ দ্যাট এবার আপনি নেক্সট স্টেপটা নিতে পারেন, বা যদি না নেন তাহলে আপনাকে বুঝতে হবে কোথায় বারবার আটকে যাচ্ছেন, রাইট? ইট ক্যান নট বি দ্য সেম এভরি টাইম যে আসলাম, ওয়েটিং কার্ড নিলাম, চলে গেলাম। ঠিক আছে, চলে আসেন
প্লিজ আসুন।
ওয়েটিং কার্ডটা পেয়ে গেছি, অনেক ভালো লাগতেছে। যদি অ্যাফ্রনটা পেয়ে যায় তাহলে আরও ভালো লাগবে, গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে যেতে পারবো। গত 3 সিজনের যে অভিজ্ঞতাটা হয়েছে, আমার যে ভুলগুলো ছিল সেই ভুলগুলো সূত্রে এবার জাজদের কমেন্ট অনেক ভালো ছিল। আশা করতেছি গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে যেতে পারবো।
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাধুনী।
লোপা,
জি স্যার।
লাস্ট কবে অ্যাপ্লাই করেছিলেন সেরা রাঁধুনিতে?
গত সিজনে।
কি হলো গত সিজনে?
একটুর জন্য।
বাট আজকে আমি সব ডিশ দেখার মনে হচ্ছে ওয়াও।
প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর হয়েছে।
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
একটু ডিশগুলো ডেসক্রাইব করবেন, এটা কি অ্যান্ড এটা কি?
এটা হচ্ছে ফ্রেঞ্চ ডেজার্ট, স্ট্রবেরি অঞ্চমি, এটা কাচ্চি বিরিয়ানি, সঙ্গে শামি কাবাব, আলু বকরা চাটনি।
ভালো হয়েছে।
থ্যাংকস।
এটা কি দিয়েছো? স্ট্রবেরি?
ওটা স্ট্রবেরি ইনসার্ট, স্ট্রবেরি পিউরি, সঙ্গে একটু সুগার,
জেলাটিন। খুবই ভালো লাগছে।
কি করেন আপনি?
অনলাইনে কেক সেল করি, উদ্যোক্তা আর কি। ওর সঙ্গে ক্লাসও নিয়ে থাকি আর কি, কেকের উপরে, ডেজার্টের উপরে।
কেকটা ভালো হয়েছে, টেস্ট লুক ওয়াইজ খুবই সুন্দর। আপনি ঝাল খাবার বানাতে পারেন?
জি স্যার।
বিদেশি কি ধরনের খাবার রান্না করেন?
হাই স্যুপ করতে পারি, চিকেন ফ্রাই করতে পারি,
জি,
হোল রোস্ট করতে পারি।
এটা কি শামি কাবাব?
জি।
ভালো হয়েছে।
থ্যাংকস।
এবার যদি আপনি আমাদের সাথে ওয়েটিং রাউন্ড পর্যন্ত আসেন এবং আবার যদি 1 মার্কের জন্য আটকে যান তাহলে কি করবেন?
নিজেকে আরো প্রিপেয়ার করব।
আবার আসবেন?
আবার আসবো।
আমরা আপনাকে এবার আবার ওয়েটিং রাউন্ডে দেখতে চাই। চলে আসেন। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। থ্যাংক ইউ লোপা, গুড লাক।
থ্যাংকস ম্যাম। গতবার অডিশনে আমি 1 মার্কের জন্য গ্র্যান্ড অডিশন পর্যন্ত যেতে পারিনি, এবার আশা রাখছি যে আমি যেতে পারবো। এবং আমার খাবার খেয়ে জাজরা অনেক বেশি প্রশংসা করেছে, তাদের খুবই পছন্দ হয়েছে সবগুলা খাবার।
Là sao vậy men? Vừa chú Quảng bảo là bắt em có bên driver xong ấy, ý là bây giờ em có bên em chú ấy vào máy có bên driver xong tối chị có vào máy ấy. Em bảo là chị đang ở gần đấy, ý em nói thế. Thế bây giờ chị nhắn đâu chị bảo là con đang ăn sinh nhật bạn gần đây thì tầm tối con mang lại mày sang con có nhớ nói thế. Nhắn Zalo ấy, hỏi xem nào. Alo, bảo con đang ăn gần đấy cách có 1-2 cây thôi. Nhắn Zalo chưa? Tìm thấy số Zalo không? Tìm thấy số Zalo không? Gọi gì? Bảo tối con sẵn sàng được không? Không có cơm chuối đợi. Con đang ở gần nhưng mà tối mới sang được. Ok, tiếp theo mình sẽ lấy màu xanh nước biển, màu xanh lá nhạt để tô tiếp con chú ếch này nha. Cái gì đang nhai hả quả? Nhai nho à? Yeah. Tôi chẳng nghe gì. Tại em đâu chẳng nghe. Ô Thảo ơi. À, mình đang bảo Thảo có điện thoại mà không? Tôi không quen điện thoại. Thôi xin lỗi. Mua ốp đi, mua ốp dính tường ấy. Có cái ốp mà đằng sau nó có cái dính gì dùng tạm. Không nó có. Nhưng mà nó không quay. Thôi khỏi. Mệt. Thế nha, bye bye. nào chủ quản à? Chủ quản ấy, chiều tối tầm từ giờ đến tối chú ăn ở đấy không? Ở chỗ làm không? Ở nhà không ấy? Từ giờ đến tối chú có ở nhà không? Chị con sang, cái máy tính của con nó đầy dữ liệu rồi. Giờ chị con sang để copy cái máy ảnh sang ấy. Nhưng mà chú đã copy lên driver đâu? Chú đã đăng lên driver đâu? Thế để chị con sang để máy tính nó hết rồi ấy. Nó hết dữ... À gì nhỉ? Máy gì nhỉ? Máy ảnh nó hết dữ liệu rồi. Bây giờ chị con sang copy sang máy của chú luôn được không? Vâng, chị con đang gần đấy mà. Được không ạ? Chị Thảo à? Ok, vậy chị con sang copy máy sang nhé. Ok ạ. Ê, em vừa bảo là chị đang ở gần đấy ấy. Thì chị cứ sang đi nhá, xong rồi đến chị ghi là thì em gửi cho chung cư U Siêu. Thì chị đến đấy chị bảo là máy tính của em nó bị hết dung lượng rồi ấy. Mà chưa copy lên driver lên là chị đang tiện đấy thì chị sang đấy copy luôn nhá. Tại vì máy ảnh của chị cũng hết đấy. Tầm 7 cây. Chắc cái kia, mai cái kia. Cứ sang coi.
দর্শক, আমি এই মুহূর্তে রয়েছি বাংলাদেশের দ্বিতীয় বন্দর নগরী খুলনাতে এবং খুলনার চুইঝাল আমাদের সবার ভীষণ পছন্দের। তবে খুলনা বিভাগের রাঁধুনিরা চলে এসেছেন কারণ তাদের স্বপ্ন একটাই, তারা হতে চায় সেরা রাঁধুনি। সেই স্বপ্ন আসলে কতটা বুনতে পারবেন এবং সামনে পথ চলতে পারবেন সেটা জানা যাবে একটু একটু করে। তবে তারা এসেছেন তাদের নিজেদের রেসিপি নিয়ে। আজকে সেই রেসিপি আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকের সামনে তুলে ধরবেন এবং এখান থেকে আমরা পেয়ে যাব ঢাকার গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে কারা অংশগ্রহণ করছেন। আমি এই মুহূর্তে কথা বলতে চাই একজন প্রতিযোগীর সঙ্গে, দেখি তার মনের ভেতর কি চলছে। কেমন আছেন?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
আপনার রেসিপি কি?
হাঁসের মাংস নারকেল দিয়ে।
আপনি কি শুধু দেশি ফুডই বানাতে পারেন নাকি বিদেশি ফুডও পারেন?
পারি বিদেশি খাবারও, কিন্তু বাংলাটা ট্রেডিশন, সেজন্য বাংলাটাই নিয়ে আসছি।
সো কি মনে হচ্ছে, কতটুকু কনফিডেন্ট যে কত দূর যেতে পারবেন?
ইনশাআল্লাহ আমি ঢাকা পর্যন্ত যাব।
আমি কথা বলবো এই মুহূর্তে আরও একজন প্রতিযোগীর সঙ্গে। খুলনার ভাষায় কিছু একটা আমাদেরকে বলুন যে কি আপনি রেঁধে এনেছেন এবং কি আজকে আপনি আসলে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকদেরকে খাওয়াতে চান, সেই কথাগুলোই আপনি আজকে খুলনার ভাষাতে বলবেন।
আমি আজকে নিয়ে আসছি হলো গিয়া আচারি গ্রিল চিকেন। এটা জম্মের মজা, এটা একবার যে খাইবে সে একদম খাইতেই থাকবে, জম্মের মজা করে খাইবে।
আপনি কি কোথাও রান্না শেখেন নাকি একদম নিজের থেকে?
আমি রান্না শিখে এখন আমি একজন উদ্যোক্তা, আমি হোমমেড ফুড সাপ্লাইয়ার। আর সেরা রাঁধুনিতে আগে একবার আসছিলাম, এখানে আমার দ্বিতীয়বার।
আগেরবার কত দূর যেতে পেরেছিলেন?
আমি 1424 একবার আসছিলাম, তখন আমি কোথাও রান্না শিখি নাই। স্যার বলছিল যে আপনি আগে রান্না শিখেন, রান্না জানেন, তারপর এখানে আসবেন। তো আমি এই কয় বছর রান্না শিখে, রান্না করে এবং উদ্যোক্তা হয়ে তারপর এখানে আসছি। আমি
অনেক অনেক শুভকামনা আপনার জন্য এবং আমি মনে করি যে বাকিদেরও আপনার মতো হওয়া উচিত এবং আপনাকে দেখে অনুপ্রাণিত হবার অনেক কিছু আছে। শুভকামনা। কি নাম আপনার?
আতিকা বিনতে জিল্লুর রহমান।
আপনি এর আগে কখনো এসেছেন নাকি এবারই প্রথম?
এবারই প্রথম।
যে খাবারটি রেঁধেছেন এই খাবারটি কখনো নিজের বাবাকে খাইয়েছেন?
হ্যাঁ, যেহেতু আমি কেক বেকার, তো কেক আমার রীতিমতো বানানো পড়ে। আর আজকে আমি এখানে কেক নিয়ে এসেছি, তো কেক খাওয়ানো হয়েছে।
অনেক শুভকামনা আপনার জন্য। দর্শক, আমি কথা বলবো আরও একজনের সঙ্গে। এদিকে দেখতে পাচ্ছি, আপনি কি রান্না কোথাও শেখেন নাকি একেবারে সম্পূর্ণ নিজের থেকে তৈরি করেন খাবার?
আমি নিজের থেকে অথেন্টিক এবং ফিউশন ট্রাই করি এবং অনলাইন এবং বিভিন্ন কোর্স থেকেও শেখা হয়।
রান্না করার বাইরে আর কি করেন আপনি?
আর রান্না করার বাইরে অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি অনার্স ফাইনাল ইয়ারের স্টুডেন্ট। আর এর বাইরেও বিভিন্ন অর্গানাইজিং ইভেন্টে কাজ করি এবং আবৃত্তি করা হয়।
দর্শক, একজন প্রতিযোগী পেলাম যিনি খুব ভালো আবৃত্তি করেন। অবশ্য অনেকে হয়তো এসে রান্নার কথাই বলেন, কবিতার কথা বলা হয় না, বাট এই মুহূর্তে আমি একটু দুলাইন আবৃত্তি শুনতে চাই। সম্ভব সেটা শোনানো?
নিশ্চয়ই। আবৃত্তি করছি আবু জাফর ওবায়দুল্লাহর মাগো ওরা বলে। কুমড়ো ফুলে ফুলে নুয়ে পড়েছে লতাটা, সজনে ডাটায় ভরে গেছে গাছটা। খোকা তুই কবে ফিরবি, কবে ছুটি? চিঠিটা তার পকেটে ছিল ছেঁড়া আর রক্তে ভেজা। মাগো ওরা বলে সবার কথা কেড়ে নেবে, তোমার কোলে শুয়ে গল্প শুনতে দেবে না।
অনেক শুভকামনা আপনার জন্য।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
কেমন আছেন?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, ভালো আছি।
এর আগে আপনি এসেছিলেন সম্ভবত?
জি, গতবার এসেছিলাম।
তখন কত দূর পর্যন্ত যাওয়ার সুযোগ হয়েছিল?
গতবার খুলনা অডিশনে আমি 4th নাম্বার পজিশনে ছিলাম। 1 পয়েন্ট সামথিং এর জন্য আমি যাইতে পারিনি ঢাকা পর্যন্ত।
রেসিপি কি?
ফ্রেঞ্চ ডেজার্ট অ্যান্ড কাচি বিরিয়ানি।
আপনার জন্য অনেক শুভকামনা রইল, দেখা যাক কি হয়।
থ্যাঙ্কস।
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাধুনী,
Và mình sẽ tô cả cái bánh xe đằng sau y hệt như vậy đi nhá. Mẹ ơi, cho con mượn điện thoại được không? Cho con mượn điện thoại. Bác Khánh gọi nhưng mà Khánh gọi nhưng con đang ấy. Mở cái gì em ạ?
Dung Hoàng dãng quá. Phòng 12 đổ chỗ rau đấy lắm hơn. Bà cũng chưa về. Bà cũng chưa về. Chó gì mà nhổ này nát bét này. Và chỗ rau này đã đủ ăn.
Alo ạ? Bà Khánh ơi, con đang quay video, bà vừa gọi gì ấy ạ?
Bà bảo từ từ ấy đi rồi. Bà bắt chị phải về, không thể bắt chị Thảo ấy nhá.
Vâng.
Bà làm xong rồi, còn một tí nữa bà về nhá.
রোকসানা লাস্ট সিজন থেকে বাদ হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে কি করলেন?
2 মাস ঘুমাতে পারিনি।
লাস্ট ইয়ার থেকে আপনার ফুড ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে?
জি, আমি নিজে বিশ্বাস করি। এখন দিবেন।
কি নাম আপনার?
আমার নাম সানামি কাহানি।
কি বানিয়েছেন আজকে?
কোয়েল বারবিকিউ উইথ ম্যাশ পটেটো আর একটা অরেঞ্জ হানি সস বানিয়েছি।
এই প্লেটিং করা কোথায় শিখলেন?
এটা ইউটিউব থেকে নিজে নিজে শেখা।
ক্যাভিয়ার নিজে বানিয়েছেন?
জি।
এটা কি?
নাম কি এটা? এটা লেমন টার্ট বানিয়েছি।
আপনি সেকেন্ড টাইম অ্যাপ্লাই করতেছেন?
শিওর।
স্যার আপনার ফ্যামিলিতে কে কে আছে?
আমার ফ্যামিলিতে আমার হাজবেন্ড, আমার একটা ছেলে আছে, ক্লাস 6 এ পড়ে।
যদি আমরা আপনাকে সিলেক্ট করি তাহলে আপনার আমাদের সাথে 2.5 মাসের জন্য চলে যেতে হবে।
কোনো সমস্যা হবে না।
আমার মনে হয় সাইমা লাস্ট ইয়ার থেকে আপনার ফুড ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে?
জি, আমি নিজে বিশ্বাস করি।
না রিয়েলি ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে।
জি, অনেক।
The Koel tastes really good.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
That's why আমি সেকেন্ড একটা পিস নিলাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
টেস্ট রিলি গুড। ম্যাশ পটেটো ভেরি নাইসলি ডান, সসটা মজা। আপনার ক্রিয়েটিভিটি শো করার চান্স পেয়েছেন and you did that. So
এখন দিবেন।
এটা একদম ভালো ভাবছি।
কি করলে রাজি হবেন ম্যাম?
ফুড নিয়ে ভবিষ্যৎ কি পরিকল্পনা সেটা?
ম্যাম আমার সত্যি কথা বলতে আমার রেস্টুরেন্ট দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা। আমার হাজবেন্ড সরকারি চাকরি করে, সে যথেষ্ট আমাকে সাপোর্ট দেন, কিন্তু নিজের যে একটা আমার মানে আমি চাই আমি আমার ইচ্ছা মতো আমি করব, সেই জিনিসটা পাওয়ার জন্য তো আমার
না কোয়ালিটি ভালো তো
অবশ্যই আমার দরকার থাকছে।
সাইমা ওয়েটিং কার্ডই দিব আপনাকে।
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, যেটা ঠিক আছে। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। রোকসানা ভালো আছেন?
জি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
নার্ভাস নাকি? নার্ভাস হওয়ার কথা না তো। গত সিজনে আপনি আমাদের সাথে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশন পর্যন্ত গিয়েছিলেন। তারপর কি বানিয়েছেন আজকে?
বাটার পোস্ট প্রন।
ভেরি নাইস, লুকস বিউটিফুল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
তেলের মধ্যে নাইস।
রোকসানা লাস্ট সিজন থেকে বাদ হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে কি করলেন?
2 মাস ঘুমাতে পারিনি।
2 মাস ঘুমাতে পারিনি।
তারপর আবার শেখা শুরু করছি।
প্রফেশনালি কোথাও শিখেছেন?
শিখেছি
আচ্ছা।
ডিপ্লোমা করেছেন?
কোনটা একদম চমৎকার গান।
এত ডেসপারেটলি আপনি বারবার কেন আমাদের শোতে আসতে চাচ্ছেন?
কি বলবো কি জানি, এটা
আপনি এখানে লিখেছেন এটা আমার স্বপ্ন। স্বপ্নটা কি আর কি করতে হবে?
আরো অনেক বাকি আছে, অনেক শিকার বাকি আছে,
এবং শিখাবো, মানে আমি শিখে আমি আবার আমার গ্রামের মানুষকে শিখাবো, তুলে আনবো সবাইকে, এটা আমার ইচ্ছে।
আপনার রেসিপি সিলেকশনটা পারফেক্ট ছিল। সিম্পল ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্ট, জাস্ট বাটার, সল্ট অ্যান্ড পেপার দিয়ে একটা অনেক মজার সস আপনি বানাতে পেরেছেন।
ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে?
অনেক ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে আমি বলবো।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ ইমপ্রুভ হয়েছে শেফ। আমার মনে হয় আমরা তাকে একটা ওয়েডিং কার্ড দিতে পারি।
জি,
থ্যাংক ইউ।
চলে আসেন।
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা